cast out Rapunzel to a remote desert, the witch returned to the tower to take the prince by surprise. And when he leapt from the tower, the thorns into which he fell pierced his eyes and blinded him. As for Cinderella, she returned from her final visit to the festival.
He's a very smart prince. He's a prince who prepares, knowing this time I'd run from him. He's burned pitch on the stairs. I was caught unawares, and I thought, well, who cares? This is more than just malice. Better stop and take stock. We are standing here stuck on the steps of the palace. You think, what do you want? You think you made a decision. Why not stay and be caught? You think, well, it's a thought. What would be his response? But then what if he knew who you were when you know that you're not what he thinks that he wants? And then what if you are what a prince would envision? Although how can you know who you are till you know what you want, what you don't? So little which do you pick? You're safe out of sight in yourself if where everything's wrong, or where everything's right and you know that you'll never be long. And whichever you pick, do it quick, cause you're starting to stick to the steps of the palace. It's your first big decision. The choice isn't easy to make. To ride out a bull is exciting. I know the truth, you know it's scary. And it's fun to deceive and you know you can leave, but you have to be wary. There's a lot that's at stake, but you stall long enough cause you're still sitting stuck in the stuff on the steps. Better run along home and avoid the collision. Even though they don't care, you've been better off there where there's nothing to choose, so there's nothing to lose. So you pry up your shoes. Think about what that means, and without any guide, you know what your decision is, which is not to decide. We'll just leave him a clue. For example, a shoe, and then see what he'll do. And now it's he and not you who is stuck with the shoe in a stew, in that goo. And you will learn something too, something you never knew, on the steps of the palace. Oh, don't come any closer to me. Oh, please, just hear me out. We have nothing to discuss. You've attacked me once before.
I did not attack you. I attacked your shoe. I made it. Here is a magic bean in exchange for it.
Magic bean? Nonsense. Don't do that.
I have already given up one shoe this evening. My feet cannot bear to give up another. Oh, please, I need that shoe to have a child.
That makes no sense.
Does it make sense that you're running from a prince?
Stop!
Oh, here, take mine. You'll run faster.
Thank you.
Oh.
Who was that woman?
I do not know, sir.
Lying will cost you your life.
I've done nothing wrong. I'm the slipper. We all four.
I will show this to the prince tomorrow, and we will search the kingdom. What?
Give me back. That's mine. I don't care.
Give back, you foolish woman!
What was that noise?
Sir, just a bolt of lightning in a far-off kingdom.
How dare you go off and search without me?
My apologies, sir. I thought that
Enough
I might.
of what you thought. Last night I employed a ruse and had the entire staircase covered with pitch. And there, where she ran down, remained the maiden's slipper.
Brilliant!
I thought so. It did leave quite a mess for the other guests, though.
And, sir, I have succeeded in obtaining the other slipper.
Give them the slipper, and all will come to a happy end.
Who are you, old man?
When first I appear, I seem...
Shut up!
Who is he says? He's obviously some sort of spirit, and we only need one.
Yes. You must tell her.
Worrying will do you no good. If the boy is safe, then he's safe. And if he's been crushed, well, there's nothing any of us can do about that. Now, is there? I must be off. I must get some rest before tomorrow's search is commenced.
Doesn't anyone care? A giant has fallen from the sky!
You maul the object?
Yes.
That cow doesn't look as white as milk to me.
Oh, she is.
That cow has been covered with flour.
Well, we did have a cow as white as milk. Honestly, we did.
Then where is she?
She's dead.
Well, we thought you would prefer a live cow.
Well, of course I prefer a live cow. So bring me the dead cow and I'll bring her back to life.
You can do that?
Now.
There you are! I've been worried sick!
Mother, look!
You've stolen too much. You could have been killed coming down that plant.
I know, she's too heavy.
What's happening?
Oh, my milky white! Now I have two friends, a cow and a heart.
Quiet! Feed the objects to the cow.
What?
You heard me. Feed them to the cow.
Open it.
Fill this.
I'll do it. She'll only squeeze for me. Come on. Squeeze, Papa.
Wrong ingredients. Forget about a child.
No, you wait 1 moment. We followed your instructions. 1, that cow is as white as milk, correct?
Yes.
And 2, that cake was certainly as red as blood.
Yes.
And 3, this letter.
Yes!
4, I compare the hair with this ear of corn.
I pulled that hair from a vein in the tower.
You what? What were you doing there?
Well, I'm just happening passing by.
I touched that hair. Do you not understand? I did not touch the ingredients.
The corn! What? Pull the silky hair from the ear of corn and feed it to the cow, quickly!
This had better work, old man. Or your son will be the last of your flesh and blood.
Please, not now.
Son?
Yes. Meet your father.
Father? I thought you died in a baking accident.
I didn't want to run away from you, son.
Oh, it's working!
She's milking!
Not now. Into the cup, quickly! Son.
Father.
Son.
Father!
All is repaired. And so, the mysterious man dies, having ended the curse on his house. For the baker, there will be no reunion with his father, and he and his wife, bewildered, return